I don't know about you guys, but I love cats and I love painting cats. And till today, I didn't know that I also loved painting lace and blonde hair. It's not that I'm painting a subject like lace per se, but I'm painting brush strokes in areas that represent lace, that read like it is a piece of fabric with holes in it. Anyhow, also one thing in Colorado, they are so incredibly dry that when I was trying to make those thicker, smaller strokes, the paint was just literally drying on my brush, and I couldn't water it down because I wanted thick paint. So I was struggling with eyes, literally. But I found a way to little bit water down the way. Anyhow, the eyes are very much like in the photograph, and the little kitty, if you noticed, has a, I don't know if, do kitties have fingers? What do you call those? Like, anyhow, his pinky is black, and I really liked it, and I was actually very happy that the cat is turned with his pinky towards the viewer, so that little quirky feature is shown. When I paint, I try to move as fast as possible. First of all, to cover all the white so that it doesn't confuse my eye. And second of all, to let me confirm that the composition is actually working. Quite often, I figured that a drawn composition might work, but then when you block it in, it doesn't feel right. The proportions are not like they need to be changed. So, and in this case, I just knew that the whole proportions and composition is correct because I made a similar painting before. So I don't block in as I usually do, and I do work a little bit into layers in every area. And this blue is also, we communicated with the client so that blue is a specific blue for a specific room where that blue is also present in the interior. Anyhow, this is the most interesting detail. I had a few photographs of this lady, and I chose to paint this blouse because I wanted to see if this my technique with dry brush will work to represent a transparent blouse on the body. So I where the lace is thickest, I used almost white. It was white mixed with some beige and some little gray. But here's the most interesting part. Best teachers teach you to analyze the shapes and compare values. And I figured that in those little holes in the lace, the skin that you see is actually in the shade, so it's darker than a naked skin. So it's interesting when you start analyzing small detail like that. But then in total, they do work together to tell our brain that we are looking at not at a flat piece of paper covered in different acrylic paints, but it's a person there, and that person is wearing something specific. So it's quite interesting how this painting thing works. And here's my favorite part, dry brushing. And it actually worked quite beautifully. And I'm very happy with the result. How this dry brush over a lighter shade of what the skin appears to be actually reads like a blouse on a skin as a transparent fabric. All in all, I'm very happy with the result. The only problem, I was in a hurry to start painting and I didn't check or triple check how my camera was set towards the painting. Next time I'll be more careful. And here is my tuxedo cat and a blonde girl.